Welcome to the channel. Today, we're diving into Angela Duckworth's powerful book, Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance. If you've ever wondered what separates highly successful people from those who struggle to make progress, Duckworth's research might just have the answers. Let's unpack her ideas, look at some real-world examples, and see how you can use grit to achieve your own long-term goals. What is grit? At the heart of grit is the idea that talent alone isn't enough for success. What really matters is a combination of passion and perseverance. Duckworth defines grit as the ability to persist through challenges over a long period of time, even when the initial excitement has worn off and success seems far away. In fact, she argues that grit is a better predictor of success than natural talent or intelligence. Take Michael Jordan, for example. Jordan is often considered the best basketball player of all time, but many people don't know that he was actually cut from his high school basketball team. Instead of giving up, he used that failure as motivation to work even harder. He put in countless hours practicing and refining his skills, eventually becoming an icon in the sport. It wasn't just his talent that made him great, but his relentless passion and ability to persevere through setbacks. This is the essence of grit. The 4 key components of grit. Duckworth breaks grit down into 4 key components: interest, practice, purpose, and hope. These elements work together to create a mindset that keeps you going, no matter the obstacles. Interest is the passion you have for what you do. Grit isn't just about pushing through hard times, it's about finding something you truly care about, something that excites you. This interest keeps you motivated when challenges arise. Take Steve Jobs, for example. His interest in design and technology drove him to create Apple's innovative products. Even when faced with setbacks, his deep passion for his work pushed him forward. Then there's practice, which is essential to improving at anything. But not just any practice. Duckworth emphasizes deliberate practice, which means focusing on areas where you can improve, pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, and continuously working toward mastery. This is what sets successful people apart from those who simply coast along. Think of someone like Tiger Woods, who has spent thousands of hours perfecting his golf game. His skill didn't just come from talent, it came from years of focused, deliberate practice. Purpose adds another layer to grit. It's about doing something that's meaningful, something bigger than yourself. When you feel that what you're doing is important, it can help you push through the tough moments. A great example of this is Malala Yousafzai. After surviving an assassination attempt for advocating girls' education, she continued her mission because she believed deeply in the purpose of her work. Empowering girls and advocating for education. Her purpose fueled her persistence and helped her overcome unimaginable obstacles. Finally, hope is the belief that your effort will lead to improvement. Duckworth argues that hope is not just about having positive feelings, it's the belief that if you keep trying, you will eventually succeed. Hope is the fuel that keeps you going when progress seems slow. A powerful example of this is Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before successfully inventing the light bulb. But he didn't give up because he believed that each failure was just one step closer to success. Effort counts twice. One of the most impactful ideas in grit is the concept that effort counts twice. Duckworth introduces a simple but powerful formula to explain this. Talent x effort equals skill x effort equals achievement. This means that effort is a key ingredient in both developing skill and achieving success. Even if you have a natural talent for something, without effort, that talent doesn't translate into real skill. And even if you're not naturally gifted, putting in the effort can make up for it. In fact, consistent effort over time is often more important than raw talent. Think about someone like Edison again. He wasn't the most brilliant scientist of his time, but his relentless effort in the lab led to the discovery of the light bulb. If Edison had given up after his first, second, or even 100th failure, we might not have the light bulb today. It wasn't just his talent, it was his tireless effort that made him successful. Long-term goals and passion. Another critical element of grit is having a long-term goal. Success doesn't come overnight, and Duckworth argues that those who are successful tend to be those who are working toward long-term objectives, even when they don't see immediate rewards. Passion for a long-term goal helps people stay committed even in the face of obstacles or discouragement. Take J.K. Rowling as an example. Before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. She could have easily given up, but her passion for the story she was telling kept her going. Her long-term goal was to share her writing with the world, and it was this goal that motivated her to keep pushing through difficult times. How to build grit. Duckworth concludes the book with practical advice on how to build grit. First, she recommends finding something that sparks your interest. Passion often begins with curiosity, so follow what excites you, and let that grow into a deeper commitment. Second, practice deliberately. Don't just go through the motions, actively work on improving your weaknesses, and seek feedback to continuously grow. Surround yourself with people who inspire you and push you to be better. Third, cultivate purpose. Understand why your work matters and how it can contribute to something bigger than yourself. Whether it's helping others, creating something meaningful, or making a difference in your field, purpose will keep you going when things get tough. Lastly, develop hope by reminding yourself that effort will lead to improvement. Even if progress seems slow, trust that the more you practice and push forward, the better you'll become. To sum it up, grit shows us that success is not just about natural talent, it's about a combination of passion and perseverance. It's the willingness to keep going, even when the journey gets tough. Whether you're pursuing a career, learning a new skill, or chasing a dream, grit is the key ingredient that can help you achieve your goals. So, what's your passion? How can you develop more grit in your own life? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insightful content.